Hello everyone, this is Arlene reporting, and welcome to a special Doom mod review. This is Fall of Triton. Now this is a PlayStation Doom styled WAD, megawad, so this should be fun. As y'all know, I've had a lot of really good, happy experiences with PlayStation Doom type maps. Obake did a lot of them way back in the day, and I love those type of maps, so if this is anything like it, it should be good. Now I have demoed a couple of his maps previously, so some of them may look familiar to you guys. There are 40 maps in this megawad, so I'm probably going to be doing 5 maps per episode, so it'll be 8. So this will be another sort of long-standing series, but this one was requested. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll do Hey Not Too Rough. Okay. So, yeah, PlayStation Doom sounds, which makes me happy. I was expecting it to be a lot darker in here. Hello. I also apologize, I don't have my crosshairs set up in here, so you'll just have to bear with me. So this guy kind of does what I do with my effects, which is puts them in small places. Doesn't put them everywhere, but puts them in enough places to be noticed. So there's definitely color there. Although what I would always suggest doing is kind of like this. The one thing I do recommend when you do maps like this is keep them consistent with the color. So like this sector is colored, the one outside was not, but we're still in the same sort of outdoor area. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your color, that you keep it fairly consistent. Otherwise it tends to look just out of place. That's my only criticism thus far, is that the color is not consistent in here, which is very odd. And there's it's not, it doesn't look bad, it's just a little confusing when it's not consistent. Like that green, this green room should be, the green should also be outside here, or it should be that blue that was just outside in the previous room. So that's the only thing I'm going to say so far, is that the color is not consistent, and you got to make sure you keep it consistent. Because, you know, because then now you have yellow coming out here, which is odd. And then there's no yellow when you get over here. So the color's inconsistent, and also like the lighting, but other than that, well, I mean, yeah, you got your shadows, so that's good. Also, one thing to note is that when you're doing color, make sure it comes from a source, which you did seem to do a pretty good job of, but like I said, this tends to get inconsistent because this was blue in one place, no color in another place, and then now it's yellow here, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And, you know, the door jambs should have some kind of color in them if you're going to have a room that's colored, just to sort of make things consistent. So, but other than that, I know that's like a super nitpicky thing to get into, but I do think it's important to note that your color should come from a source, and it should be consistent. So, yeah, like I said, this should be either blue or yellow. It should not be both. Alright. Enough harping on that, because I know you're probably sick of hearing it. Ooh, I got a secret. It wasn't really a secret, I can just totally see it, but... I'm awfully suspicious of how easy this is right now. Okay, so that's that thing. Okay. Alright, so that took me 5 minutes. Holy shit. It's because I haven't had my coffee yet. Okay. I was just sort of moving slowly so I could kind of get a feel for what was going on in this. In the WAD, so I could like just get a feel for how you were doing things. The first map's always really important in that it sort of establishes exactly what kind of stuff you're going to be doing in your maps. Whether you're going to be... Whoa. Whether you're going to be an asshole about your maps, or if you're going to be decent about your maps. So, we got 4 different places we can go. I'm getting all this shotgun ammo, but I have no shotgun, so what's up with that? Can I pretty please have a shotgun? Ooh, I can. Goody. Alright. Good stuff. This feels a little too easy to be hey not too rough. Not that I should really complain, but it does feel a bit easy, so... But I imagine that'll change anytime soon. Ow. Lots and lots of pickups. Okay, what's down here that I need to care about? Anything? Okay, yes there is. Now see, you could have totally done a trap, which would have been neat. I think that's my other complaint so far, because I've played so many types of maps, and I think half my issue is that I hate traps, but at the same time I expect them to be there, because that's what most people would do with their maps. So there's no traps here. Like, at least have one of these windows open where it's got enemies here to shoot at, otherwise it just kind of gets a little boring. And again, lighting consistency. I'm guessing that was white for a reason, but make sure you just have a reason for... Okay, never mind. Just make sure there's reasons behind your lighting. Don't just like throw a random colored light in there for no reason. I heard a roar, but I don't see where the roar came from. Oh. That's what I thought it came from, but I didn't see anybody. Okay, I could go there, I'm not going to. Oh. Wait, I totally miss. Again, like, no traps at all? Really? I'm always super suspicious of whenever there's, like, no trap anywhere, because, like, it just doesn't seem right. Like, you feel, you tend to feel like you have to work for weapons after you've been playing Doom maps a while. Like, I always end up making people work for their weapons at some point or another. don't remember where I was going. Here. Problem is right now I can't see my key displays. I don't remember which keys I have. Which means I should probably minimize my, or maximize my, put my status bar back where it normally goes. I just like this minimal status bar because it tends to make life a little easier so I can see everything else that's going on. Hello? 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 Okay, so we got a maze doohickey going on here. Ooh. We got some that are awake. Oh no. This, in a way, sort of reminds me of the maze that's in Cry of Fear. You know which one I'm talking about with all the like hanging dudes. Most of y'all haven't seen me play Cry of Fear, or haven't seen Cry of Fear, probably. I haven't played Cry of Fear for you guys, and I have a really hard time playing it alone because it's literally so terrifying and it's hard. It is like just legitimately the most terrifying game I've ever played in my life. Or seen people play. I've never played all the way through, but I imagine that it just I mean it's literally terrifying. So anyway, this kind of reminds me of that maze scene there. Huh? Y'all saw that too, right? Like right here. Okay, what was the point of coming down here? Was there any? Oh, I do have a yellow key. Oh, maybe that was the thing that I just got. I cannot remember. Ugh, I hate these rooms right here. They're excessively dark for no reason. Okay. Like I said, like there's a lot of places where things can be done that have not been done that I'm a little bit concerned as to why, because I don't know if that's indicative of what's going to happen later or if it's just something that was not thought of by the mapper. But there's a lot of places you could have put traps or like anything to sort of just closets, anything, spawn some things in. Maybe I'm speaking a little bit too soon, but like, there's... Doing some monster closets actually is useful in some circumstances. It does keep the maps from getting boring. This looks familiar. I think I played this one before, a while back. Yeah, I think this was it. Oh, and this has that classic focus shutter blind right there. Well, I found my way to that rather quickly. Hello? Hello? Oh wait, is this the thing I need to do or worry about? I don't know yet. Okay, I found where the red key is, but I don't know how to, like, get to it yet, so... Hello. Oh, there's a switch. Okay. Oh, see, there you go! That's what I was waiting for. Put 2 in there and then I'll be happy, but, anywho. I know it seems like I'm being super tough on something, and... Like, but really and truly it is. And now you've just revealed to me all your monster closets. One other thing that I would like to note is that use your auto map wisely and make sure that you're blocking off sectors that you don't want the player to see until you're ready for them to. There's a way to hide them from the auto map until they can be seen. Because I had to do that quite extensively with Harkonnen. I had to hide some things. I mostly just was hiding secret areas. Hello! Prepare to die. Okay, well... Oof. I actually probably should have played this on HMP. I actually probably could have. Now see, I like this. The other complaint I sort of have had so far is that the decoration is a little bit sparse, and I'm guessing it's because this is like supposed to be some sort of industrial sort of facility. But it just kind of looks generic at this point, which kind of sucks. So, okay, where am I going? Okay, I have a red key, so I didn't even see it. Oh, wait, just kidding. Right here. You want to run that by me again? Now see, this is a cool structure right here. I'm not used to how silent PSX Doom is. And the thing is, I used to think that music was probably like one of the most important things that you could put in your map, but actually leaving it silent in of itself creates a lot of atmosphere. Like, even with when I was playing Quake, I played both Quakes that I played them silent the first go around because I didn't realize that they were supposed to have music. And somebody goes, dude, where's your music at? And I'm like, it's never really bothered me, so I didn't want to like put it in there. Actually, in Quake 2, it seemed to be really more distracting than it did like anything else, you know. So, sometimes just a lack of music. I mean, there is a little bit of ambient sound for PSX Doom, just sort of a low rumble at all times, but now see, this is better. This is much better. Now things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. Whoa. This looks better. This looks a lot better. This is much better. Much better. This map, so I like this a lot. Ooh. Now that's creepy as hell. I love it. What? Whoa, wait a minute. This is not the door I came out. That's not the door I came in at. Hang on a second. Now that's better. This is much better. This is where it picks up. This is so much better! Ooh, I did not want to use that rocket launcher. Why do I have a rocket launcher? Tell me. See, this is better. Oh, and now it just transports us back. Oh, I see how he did it. I see. I need a yellow card. What did I get then? Oh, I got a red card. Just kidding. What map am I on? Map 4. Is there something there? Go. I see that Hell Knight in the corner. You can't fool me. Ow, my face. Or, was that a Hell Knight? Oh, I guess it wasn't. Now things are starting to pick up a little bit more. Things are looking a lot nicer in this map. This is where it's picked up. Wow. Okay. I dig it. It's creepy, but I dig it. This is so much better. This is right exactly where you should be with your mapping. With this. Hello, I hear you. You too. I love this. I love this room. I love everything about this room. This is the creepy server room at night, and I love it. I love this so much. Yeah, this is so much better. I love this. I love everything about this map. This is exactly what maps 1 through 3 should have been. This is so much better! I love it! How do I get out there? I don't see some kind of teleport, because I don't see, like, a way to go in there. Okay, no. Alright. Oh, and yeah, see, there we go. This is exactly it. I don't know why you didn't do this for the first 3 maps, but this looks amazing. This is awesome. I mean, it's still very simple. It still doesn't have a ton of decoration and stuff in it, but this looks great. I love it. This is exactly what it should be. Huh? Oh! Hello! The revenants sound so non-threatening in this version. Oh, what? Oh. Alright, good. Now this is where... Oh, I apologize, my webcam's in the way. Finding a map in Triton command. You see a large unknown fortress, guess you have found your source. Okay. So where are we at? Map 5. Oof. Alright, back to non-atmosphere. What's going on here? This is too clean. I'm suspicious. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I see. There's a good use of height variation here. Ooh, this reminds me of map 9. In Doom 2. You know which one I'm talking about. The one with all this texture here. That reminds me exactly of that. Don't necessarily want to go across that big lake of nukage without a suit, so let me see if I can find one. Although I may have to. Well, let's put it this way, I don't want to have to go across there more than once. If I don't have to, so. Ow. How did that hurt? There's like so many places for me to go now. It's not quite as linear as it has been, so that's good. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's good. What? Did I just end up back at the beginning where I was? I don't know. See, these are traps that you should have been using much earlier. That's the only thing I'm gonna get after you for, because... Oh, hello. Because, I mean, this could have been done so much earlier in the maps, and I wouldn't have had to, like, be mean about it, but... See, that's a good use of that monster right in here where the dark is. Where this dark is, right here. This is perfect for using that green specter. I love it. But any other time, you're just like, yeah, it'll be fine. What do I have? I have no keys as of yet. Okay. Alright, let me go back here because I feel like there's some other things that I haven't done yet. Okay, that's a red key door that I haven't gotten to yet. Now, see, it would have been cool to just tint this entire room blue. That would have been amazing to me. But don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like this map. My brain just tends to be the type of, oh, I could have done this thing, or I could have done this thing. But it's really not anything like... Oh. Oh, secret. Okay. I was wondering why that was like that. Like, don't think it's, like, me trying to, like, be an ass about my reviewings. It's just, I'm actually sort of garnering ideas for myself as I, go through this. Because now I'm doing mapping now, and it's... Die. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. I'm okay, I think. Wow. I think I panicked a little bit as I was like trying to do that. There we go. Now I like this right here. This is cool. Oh, no light change, no monster closets, come on. Although they may be later on, so let me not speak too soon. Is there something else that I have not seen in here? I don't think so. One other thing that I'm going to complain about really quick is that your maps are a little square. Like, there's a lot of square rooms everywhere, which is kind of irritating. Like, you know, you can mess with your shapes a little bit. You know, don't feel like you have to make everything super square. Alright, so that is maps 1 through 5, and that took me 30 minutes to get through. Wow. I mean, it's not that the maps were hard, just I think I was, like, trying to take in everything. And also, you know, there's a lot of back and forth, so... Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, this is Major Arlene. Over and out.